Hey, what is up, you guys? We are live. Yo, last week, last week, I started. Well, not last week. It was what was it? This Friday, I believe. I was thinking today was Monday. So this week, I did the live reaction for Tsukihime, chapter 12 and 13. And oh boy, those chapters were freaking bangers. I literally titled the video "The Best Chapters That I've Ever Read." So I'm wondering if this week's chapter of Fate Type Redline is gonna deliver. So last time, uh, last time, what was it? Uh, Okita found out that the girl that he was with was his grandmother, which took him by surprise. He also started putting like some of the pieces together when it comes to like the book and the tales that it contains, and apparently is the same tales that are happening right now. So that must be super weird for him. So oh, how could I forget? How can I forget? Nobu going crazy on those fighter jets. Nobu going insane on those fighter jets. How could I forget that? So this week chapter should be pretty good. Like 2 chapters ago, we also got a glimpse of one of the other servants. I'm not sure what class she was. I'm assuming it was probably Caster, the way that she was floating around and stuff. And we also saw one of the other masters, which was that dude with the hat. So I'm wondering if they're gonna make an appearance this week. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the recap. So without further ado, let's just go to the chapter this week. Let's see what we got. So here we go. So I guess we're starting off right where we left off, which was pretty much Nobu destroying like a fleet. What do you call that? A fleet of fighter jets, I guess. So she just went ham. Like they stood no chance. So I'm guessing we're starting off there. We seen two new characters. I'm curious to see who they are. So let's go. Incredible. But to think that that's the legendary Lord Nobunaga, it's almost like a cruel prank. Yo, for real. All right, prepare my car. I'll go pick up that girl. I'll tell that thing to come back. Wow, he called Nobu a thing. Okay, understood. Yes. All right, let's see who this is. Good work. Also, is he Nobu's master, or is the girl might be Nobu's? Yeah, the girl might be Nobu's master. Demon King of the Six Heavens, Lord Oda Nobunaga. If it weren't for you, the imperial capital would be a sea of flames by now. We may come from different eras, but fellow Japanese trying to protect our country, I want us to continue cooperating and fighting together side by side. At least he's diplomatic, but he doesn't mean any of that. Silence. Don't say it. Ooh, yo, Nobu's scary, man. How dare you weaken my country enough to permit the enemy to invade it? Speak out of turn in front of me again and I'll kill you. Yo, she is scary. A few of the bombers did emergency landing. Investigate and seize them. What about the saber from the train and her companion? Let them be. Saber won't be able to fight for a while with those wounds. I shall rest as well. I'll leave the rest to you. So is he the master or is the girl the master? Because he's acting like he's in charge, but I'm not sure if he's actually the master. And the fact that he told the girl to call Nobu back, I'm assuming it's the girl. It has to be the girl. But Nobu's scary though. God damn. Isn't that all the more reason to go after them? Maybe not the servant. Maybe not the servant, but we have plenty of ways to get rid of the master. Major Magatsu? Major Magatsu. Okay, I gotta remember that name. What about the course of the man from the third rake? Send it back to them and tell them this. Yo, this man is a savage. Sorry for the trouble. Our demon Yo, this dude is a savage. Sorry for the trouble our demon king cost you. That's crazy. So I'm wondering if the other side of the army also has servants. It'll be interesting if they did. I mean, wasn't that guy the one that controlled Lancer part of the third rake? I'm gonna go with rake. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. So they might have a few more servants, maybe. I have a report. We lost one of the Gert triggers prototypes. I'm not sure what that is. Seems to be the work of someone sent by the Holy Church. Uh, Come on, don't tell me this is missing a page. Come on. It might be missing a page. Let me go. It's a full screen. It was so hard to find. Hey, if you guys have any other suggestions of like where I can read this properly, because all the websites that I go to, they have some sort of issue. Yeah, so this one may be good. So it has begun. Yes, this is the third rake. This is the wait. Also, this dude is a master too. Okay. Yes, this is what the third rake has bet its future on. It is the beginning of the Holy Grail War. So they just betting. I'm assuming. Wow. So the people in charge, they're just betting that they're gonna win this war, and I'm assuming win the Grail and then wish to win the war. Maybe. Finally, we get back to our main characters. Hey, don't you wander around too much? Right. Wow, this is amazing. This is really Japan from the 70, 75 years ago. I'm so glad my phone didn't break. That's a strange piece of wood you got there, boy. He's going off by himself again. Kanata, I've asked the church to investigate him, but for now, there's one thing I've come to realize. He's a country bumpkin. Yeah, yeah. This dude is from the future, bro. What are you talking about? He tries to fool others by wearing strange clothes, but I see through him. He's just a simpleton from the country. Though I must admit, it it is also my first time visiting the imperial capital. There's a coffee shop around here. Have you ever had black tea before? I don't know what she's going on about, but I can tell she's making fun of me. The Holy Grail War is just like I explained on the train. Seven masters summon seven servants to fight. Each servant has its own class, every class its own special traits. Saber, oh my god. Every time we gotta go through this, Saber, the class was summoned that I was supposed to summon. It tackles many different situations and battle, and thus it knows it is known as a stronger class. Archer, its specialty is long range attacks and high independent action skill. This is probably the one we face on the train. Lancer, a solid class with high close combat and ability. They armor that the armor guy on the train called himself Lancer, but the real deal is nothing like that. Rider, this is one this is one has high mobility, but is particularly is it but its peculiar peculiarity is that it usually possesses very powerful noble phantasm. Damn straight. Assassin. They're usually very weak, but their ability to erase their presence makes them biggest enemy to any master. Caster, the class most proficient in magecraft. Usually they don't fight by themselves and instead use summoning and territory creation skills to gain advantage in the war. Berserker, a troublesome class that gains great power in exchange for sanity. Honestly, to summon one of these in the war, you've had to be some eccentric or an idiot. I mean, I don't know, cause in Fate Zero, like CAREE summoned his on purpose. Wow, your drawing are really cute. Wow. Yo, she's flustered. Hopefully, yo, I keep thinking that she might fall in love with Kanata without knowing that's her grandson, which will be super weird. Don't point out such weird things. I'm explaining these for your sake. The Grail, huh? A holy relic that will grant any wish. Does such a thing really exist? To be honest, I didn't fully believe it either before I was called. But undeniable truth that we managed to summon a servant thanks to the Grail. Huh? Hey, do you seriously think you were a magus powerful enough to summon a heroic spirit? Well, the will of the Grail chooses you. The make the makings on your hand are proof of that. The mana from the Grail is contained within them. This chapter is like a huge, like, I'm assuming like info dump, but it's not really an info dump because we know all of this already. We call them command seals. They they're essentially proof of supreme authority over your servant. You can use them to restrict their movement or to increase their abilities. Those command seals are the reason servant listen to us. You only have three of them, so be careful how you use them. You should always keep at least one. A master without command seals is nothing more than a mana tank, so it wouldn't be strange if they got killed by their servant. Once you defeat the last servant, the grail will appear before you. After that, there is also the huge remarks that the contract, the huge, there's also the issue of remaking the contract, but I guess that's none of your business. All right. Do you have any questions? So, for example, if the grail really grants any wish, then would it be possible to use it to travel a few decades into the future or something like that? What the hell are you talking about? Of course not. Where yeah, this girl, bro. When you get right down to it, you came and stole what was mine. I don't know what kind of wish you have, but better not be the war like coming into the war like it's a game for some silly fantasy of going to the future. Well, what is that thing? This crystal is cylinder right here. It's not very powerful by itself, you see, but if I activate it, it causes a chain reaction with any nearby liquids, causing them to evaporate. I don't mind using it. After all, what you took was originally my privilege. I'm sure nobody will say anything if I blow up your brains to steal it. That's how important the Holy Grail War is. If you truly do have amnesia, then you will agree to fight for my wish, won't you? Yo, she is scary, bro. She is super scary. Holy crap, she's terrifying, man. uh, hey, what's up, Jay? Not many people in here today, but this, I guess, like most of them knew, like this chapter, it really wasn't all that. Like it was like it was supposed to be an info dump, but what it really is like the chapter where they explain the grail, but we already know most of that. So now, yo, this girl, like, the only interesting thing that happened is like uh Nobu's relationship to well, I'm not sure if the guy is the master. I'm still thinking it's the girl, but it could be the guy. Maybe. I mean, he's definitely in command, but I don't know if he's the master. And then we got that other. Where was it? We got this other panel from that girl. Where is it? Here we go. This panel right here. We don't know who this is yet, but I'm assuming this guy. I really didn't catch a glimpse of what kind of uniform the guy from before was wearing, the guy on the train. But it's not, doesn't look to be the same shade of color as the Japanese army. So, oh, it's right here. Oh, this guy's confirmed right here. Command seals. Okay, so he's the master. And these people have some weird ass command seals. So this might be the third rig, and I'm assuming this is like the person in charge. So right now we got four of the masters, I think. The guy with the hat that we still don't know who he is. We got the Japanese army leader, which was the guy that we just met. We also have this guy right here, which I'm assuming is the leader of the third Reich. And then we have Kanata. But we should, because the guy on the train, he said that he was Lancer, but apparently that wasn't the real Lancer. So I'm wondering who the Lancer is in this Great War. Should be interesting. But yeah, this chapter was really not all that. The command seals are different for everyone. Yeah, I know, but like usually they have like a really like clear, like clear pattern. Is but the ones I've seen here, it's like they're super like abstract. Yo, so now that I have you here, Jay, I don't know. Do you follow me on Instagram by any chance? Because I did this poll about Gilgamesh versus Super Orion, and the comments, like the comment section, went crazy. It has like, let me see. It has like, it has like 86 comments, and they're all like crazy long paragraphs. Like it's ridiculous. Every time I put Gilgamesh into a versus battle, bro, it gets crazy. I mean, it's supposed, yeah, it's a setup chapter, but it like it's not setting up much. Like most of it was like stuff that we already know. But at least in the end, like we found out, like, because I believe I believe her wish is to end the war. So I don't know if she wishes, like I don't know if she's gonna wish like for Japan to win the war, or if she just wants to wish for the war to end, and that's it. So, but she's dead serious about this. I'm wondering like why is she so serious? Like I know like the war is taking a toll, but like what, I'm wondering like what could have possibly happened to her personally that would make her react like this. Hopefully, hopefully next chapter. Ooh. Oh my god! I just went to the next chapter. Okay, so next chapter looks like it's gonna be a little better. Look at that scene right there. That's crazy. Okita does not play these games. Yo, guys. So by the way, now that the chapter is over, like I'm actually curious to see what you guys think. So, who do you think will win, Gilgamesh or Super Orion? Who do you think will win in a fight, Gilgamesh or Super Orion? Yeah, he's Grand Archer. If Super Orion is in his Grand Archer class container, he should win. But if Super Orion and Gil summon in regular Archer class containers, like one of the Grill or Gilgamesh will win. I mean, honestly, bro, I think Orion wins most of the times because it's like he just overpowers Gilgamesh way too much physically. Like the difference in physical prowess is ridiculous. Like most of Orion's stats are like A and EX, and then agility is B plus, which is greater than an A. And then most his stats can like all his stats can be boosted 2 ranks, and then his strength can be boosted 3 ranks, and they're already at A rank. Like that is freaking ridiculous. So unless like this is what I think will go down, right? If Gilgamesh comes in and takes this man 100% serious, like 100% right from the beginning, like they see each other and they immediately take, like, if he, the only way that Gilgamesh can win is if he goes ahead and takes this man 100% serious from the get. Like every other way, Orion wins. Like, and whichever way it goes, like this fight is not gonna be a long fight. Like I'll be surprised if that fight lasted longer than a minute, because this is pretty much the way it plays out, right? It's either Gilgamesh see who he is with his eyes, right? And he can tell immediately that he's a grand servant, and he takes him completely serious right off the get. And it's like he sees him, immediately uses Enkidu and then Ea right off the bat. Or Orion will speed blitz and kill him in one shot. Like that's all he needs. Like Orion only needs one shot. Like this man like crazy overpowers Gilgamesh in any physical area. Like this man can literally kill Gilgamesh in one blow. So if Gilgamesh doesn't take him like 100% serious from the get, and it's like he sees him and it's like, oh shit, Enkidu Ea like that quickly, like Orion is gonna destroy this man. Like, but there is a good chance that Gilgamesh will take him serious because he has the clairvoyance. But at the same time, it's like this is the same guy that stood up in front of Heracles and didn't even put on his armor. So, like, there is a chance that he could take him seriously, but I honestly think Orion wins most of the time. because it's just like he's he's too fast for Gilgamesh. Like his speed can be boosted one speed boost, and this dude has A plus agility, A strength, A endurance, A mana, and then he uses one boost, and it's like A plus, A plus, A plus, A plus, A plus. Like this dude is ridiculous. Then he uses another boost, and it's like EX, 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 EX. Like it's crazy, man. Gil is in close up fight, aren't they? At a distance, they could be at a distance, but it's just like this man is too fast, and his endurance is like EX with the two boost. So it's not like Gilgamesh is gonna be able to keep him away for long. Like this dude is like he's a tank combined with a freaking race car. Like this dude is ridiculous. Yeah. I know that, but the poll I set up was for the grand servant. But yeah, like Orion is crazy, dude. Like even if they start at a distance, it's not like he's gonna be able to keep him away for long. So like his endurance is freaking crazy. And again, it's not like Gilgamesh is gonna be able to like keep him away for long. Like this dude is super fast. Like he has like EX, like with the two boosts, he has like EX speed. Like this dude is ridiculous. And then and he's an archer too, so he can fight at a distance, no problem. And then he has an anti-divinity noble phantasm that doesn't run out of bullets. So it's like he can fight pretty damn good at close a long distance too. He's the grand archer for God's sakes. Even if it becomes like a battle of attrition, which I doubt, like Orion is gonna overpower so quick. But even if it comes to like a battle of attrition uh where it's like the Gate of Babylon the versus Orion, like this man does not run out of bullets. Like, but again, like Gilgamesh is not gonna be able to keep this man off of him for very long. I'm telling you, like if they did fight, I doubt that fight will go more than a minute. Like it's like a minute, minute and a half at most. Well, if the Granga's version is not like anyone else is doing better. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but like because Gilgamesh, it's weird because Gilgamesh is like an outlier. Like this man is so like his potential is so much, but it's just like he normally doesn't use it like that. I read a comment saying that Orion wasn't the first pick for Grand Servant, which I don't know how that works or if that's even true. So, also, most people felt like it should have been Gilgamesh, but Gil wouldn't. I'm pretty sure Gil wouldn't take the role of Grand Archer very seriously. So, but it would be a dope fight. But I still do think that Orion takes it like most of the times. There are some good cases for Gilgamesh to win. I also read people saying that Orion can just tank Ea, which is like I doubt it, like highly doubt it. Like like every time Ea is fired, there it could be against the most powerful servants, and there's not even a struggle. Like it's like Gilgamesh fired it against Tiamat in her most powerful form, and she got decimated immediately. So like we haven't even seen anyone like struggle with Aya unless like Gilgamesh dials it down. Because he, I don't know if you knew this, but he can like control the output of Aya. Unless like Gilgamesh dials it down, then yes. But like a full power Aya shot, until I see a servant actually do it, I don't think there's anyone that can tank Aya. Like Aya is too crazy. But again, like Gilgamesh would not take the role of Grand Archer very seriously. Like you remember, like the whole thing about Grand Archer is like you're summoned to when Earth is in danger and whatever, and you're supposed to protect it and blah 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 blah. So Gilgamesh is not the type to follow orders, and he's not the type to do anything that he doesn't want to do. So why would the Grail choose him as Grand anything? Now, but now if we're talking about potential, I definitely think Gilgamesh has the potential to become Grand Archer. I'm wondering like when we're gonna get a new Gilgamesh, because like we need let I honestly thought that he was gonna be like the Grand Archer until he wasn't, and then I was like, I don't see Gilgamesh getting involved anytime soon. Let me explain it. To be a grand servant, the world chooses who by where the events is happening in the world, and it chooses from there. That's why Orion's the Grand Archers, because it was happening in Greece. Gotcha. Yeah, but that's the whole thing, right? Like Gilgamesh wouldn't take unless like unless whatever was happening like I don't know, like in Babylonia, like Gilgamesh doesn't care. He's not gonna take his job seriously at all. Let me see what we got. Like I usually get some. I'm wondering like why does Ufotable keep posting unlimited blade work stuff on their page as if there's some new unlimited blade work something coming. I know the manga is getting released, but that has nothing to do with Ufotable. Unless they're doing a remake, which I doubt it because the first one it was pretty good. Oh, we got a new 5 year anniversary AMV. Let me see if I can pull it up. assuming this is fan made. So yeah, like you go to the Ufotable YouTube channel and they keep posting uh like unlimited. Let me see if let me see if I can find it. You filter channel. Right here, like they keep uploading like unlimited blade work stuff. Like for the past 2-3 weeks, they've been uploading like unlimited blade work stuff all the time, and I'm wondering why. There's something new coming, but they're not saying though. That's the thing. For example, this one. Like it's just like clips from the original series, but like they keep posting it, and I'm wondering like, is there something new coming? Because I will be hyped for that. I've been waiting for a new Fate anime to watch. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave it off here. There is no single grand servant for each class. There are many candidates, but it depends on the region of the world. When the Lost Belt in Greece happened, that's why Orient was chosen. Yeah, but I don't know if it's true, but I heard like I saw a comment saying that he wasn't even the first choice, which then I'm wondering who was the girl trying to choose. So I'm gonna just leave it off here. Like this chapter was pretty much, yeah, just a setup chapter. Wasn't all that good, because most of the information we do know about. So it was mostly like we found out about two new masters. One of them we didn't get to see their face, and we found out that Okita, what not Okita, Kanata's grandmother is like extremely serious about ending the war. That's pretty much it. But I mean, it wasn't bad. I'll be back probably on Thursday for the Face Strange Fake, and Friday we're gonna go back to Tsukihime again, and then Saturday we're gonna get to read another Fate Type Redline. So stay tuned for that. Keep an eye on my Instagram for the specific time. And with that being said, thank you so much for joining. Hey Jay, catch you later. Thanks so much for the info. Yeah, it could have been Herc. Oh my god, a Grand Servant Herc would have been dope. A Grand Servant Herc would have been dope. Could you imagine? I mean, he's already a powerhouse as an archer. Can you imagine like a Grand Archer, Archer Heracles? Like, whew, like that would be something else altogether. Thanks so much, man, for joining. I really appreciate it. Catch you later. Remember, I'll be back on Thursday, most likely. If anything changes, I'll let you guys know on Instagram. Damn straight, bro. 5 minutes. Like this man is too crazy.